Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today I'm going to try to play a 4-player mission and see what happens when you play with other players. Ironically enough, I haven't played with other players since the new game update was added to DC Universe Online. I pretty much stuck to playing solo to experiment with the powers a bit. So let's try and curve for some 4-player missions, and we're going to let luck decide. So, okay, there we go. I'm putting every single mission. There's two reasons for that. The first reason is that a lot of players have been telling us how doing older missions is very difficult, even with high-level players. So if we're lucky, we may end up testing that. Also, the last few times I tried to cure for missions, took forever and the mission never popped. There was one time when Kandak almost popped, and but people declined entering the mission. So let's select everything. Let's see if we can get something quick, and we'll see. I'll queue only as a controller, even though I probably could play as a DPS also. I clicked so quick, I have no idea what mission actually popped. So let us see. That should be almost a fun one. Usually in this mission, people get spread all over the place. So we have someone who's 159, one player, the healer is 66, and another DPS with 61. I guess we're not going to play with a tank, although maybe we don't need a tank. We'll see. We have a nice Red Hood with us. Or is it supposed to be Red Robin? Usually I just wait and see which mission people decide to do first, which part of the mission people decide to do first. I guess we'll do Scarecrow first. So let's get started. You'll notice that I like spamming powers a bit. And I like using a pulse beam. Pulse Beam, I guess, is pretty much the what made me fall in love with hand blasters to begin with. I guess I lost my friends. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to cast Gravity Well on that little fella over there. It wasn't that far. I have to admit sometimes I do mess up when I use Gravity Well, although once in a while could have sworn I was close enough to some of the characters and it doesn't seem to want to work. Oh well. It happens. When you see the little skull, basically it means that the NPC will do a big attack. That's usually a good idea to debuff the attack, to cast an attack debuff then, so that his super mega attack will do a bit less damage. Sometimes that won't make a difference, but once in a while you may save one of your partner's life. Maybe the little debuff that the evil NPC will get will be just enough that it won't be able to one-shot some of the players. It's not that big a deal, but it can make a difference. In this case, I guess me and Zub are more than powerful enough that it doesn't really matter. And even Bronk and Melee Grizzle seems to be doing fine. We're all pretty much overgeared for this mission, so it's not really a surprise if it goes fairly smoothly. I guess I miss a bit using Weapon Mastery. Basically, I had a certain rhythm. I would do a Weapon Mastery, cast a power, do a Weapon Mastery, cast a power. Sadly that rhythm is pretty much gone by now. And also I kind of miss the zing that would happen when you would succeed with your Weapon Mastery to get your critical. sure why our friend here is spamming that much. Oh, the healer is not in the room. Oh, it happens. So let's see what we got. Oh, the Scarecrow helmet. Let's take that. I don't have the style yet. I'm pretty sure I have all the investigation, so let's get out of here. So that was the first part. There's two more parts. Well, actually, three more parts to go. And while we wait for our friends, let's equip that little. I'm surprised I didn't have the Scarecrow style already. Although maybe I have it with another character. So let's see which one. I guess our friend Zub wants to go fight the evil Poison Ivy, or no, he just wants to repair. So the Scarecrow wasn't too bad, although the worst wing has to be the Poison Ivy wing. There'll be a whole bunch of plants that will pull us one way or another. So this part of the mission can be a bit annoying. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, where is it? There's a bunch of secondary objectives, like those thingy there. I'm not sure exactly what they're for. It's been a long time since I did this mission. Not sure why I couldn't target the big guy that was here. Oh well. Normally I would worry about pulling too many enemies at once, but we seem powerful enough to be able not to worry too much about that. Once they're open, there's no need to keep on fighting all the enemies on the floor. You can just continue when that happens. Sometimes there will be players who will want to defeat every single enemies. I'm not sure where they're going. I guess they got a bit lost. It happens. So here we're going to get pulled quite a lot. Although it wasn't as bad as I remember. No, there we go. Sometimes the biggest challenge is not defeating the enemies. It's to keep an eye on your partners and make sure they don't get defeated. Especially if you're playing with lower level players. So when you're the high level player, you have to keep an eye out for the little guy, I suppose. Oh, our friend Bronk is in trouble. I guess we're going left. Yeah, I'm not sure. Somehow I have to defeat that evil plant. There we go. I haven't noticed if we actually opened the door. I think we may have. So I guess we're going to fight the evil poison ivy. Let's wait for everyone. Oh. So let's make sure we get everyone this time. We have to pick them up. It's been a while since I did this mission, so I guess we don't really have to worry about that, but why not? Let's wait for everyone to make sure they're not stuck fighting some evil plants.
No sign of Dr. Arkham.
Or are they?
The director of maximum security cowering in a closet. He insists
I guess
the
not.
asylum is alive and that all
They're probably just choosing their loot. So let's go.
don't typically have access to coded prison locks.
So that wasn't too bad. Usually that's the I find that's the worst of the wings. And we did fine. We didn't have too much trouble doing it. We didn't we didn't lose anyone. Again, we're way overgeared for this. At least me and Zab are. But I've been reading on the forums how even overgeared player have a hard time with lower level missions. So let's see. So again, as I mentioned, sometimes the hardest part is not losing anyone. So let's see if we can manage to do that. You may wonder why sometimes I'll cast the group power heal even if people are pretty much full power. It does have a buff also with it. In the past, I'm pretty sure the buff was only for the controller. Like you would cast it, and it would give a buff only to your character. Although right now it seems to be, they seems to have changed it so that it actually gives a buff to the whole group. Yeah, that was quick. I didn't realize we had already got all the, what's it called, generator, or actually furnace would probably be a better word. I could have sworn we had to go around a bit more to get some extra furnaces. Unless I'm thinking of some other part of the map. Could be. Well, let's get out of here. I'm not sure if they respawn or if we pulled a whole bunch of them by accident. I don't seem to be able to break out from those cubes, sadly. Not really an issue right now, but could be. Basically, I'm trying to go back because we forgot the furnace. There we go. So everyone should be okay, I think. Oh, we're almost there, I think. Oh yeah. Ideally, if you see the furnaces like that, take them down. When you fire the furnaces, as you can see, it lights them up. I should focus a bit more on giving power. Nothing really worth it.
This is Batman. I know who the ghost is at Arkham. Now we need to find a way to stop it. I'm with Robin in the lobby. Come. It was an ambush. All three of them. And
Well, let's wait for everyone. We'll have a few things to salvage, I suppose. You take your victories where you can. As you can see, I didn't use my free mods that were given to us. Let's wait for everyone.
Look, Arkham has driven these poor fools mad. They think they can win this fight.
Good! I want more screams!
They call us all mad. Perhaps we are. But it is no weakness. Show them our strength.
You may notice I'm not using my orbital strikes or backup. Holding back a bit. Usually in lower level missions I'll hold back a bit to make sure that everyone gets to contribute. And here the mission went really smoothly, so there was no reason to go crazy and try to destroy everything in one shot.
That was a close call. Dr. Arkham has twisted their minds. He's literally taken over.
Let's go for that.
Becoming a voice for all its insanity,
And let's give a
including its corridors.
little victory thumbs up to our friends, and even a little bow. I feel generous today. So let's see what the reward we got. No. So the run went really smoothly. Although we were pretty much all overgeared for this mission. Next time I'll probably try to make to play a mission that's more closer to my level. We'll see. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.